Hello and welcome back to the channel, and this is season 4 episode 1 of An Englishman Abroad, where we are currently out in Thailand managing Buriram United in our 4th season. In this episode we are going to kick off a brand new league season against Police Tero, and then we're going to have back-to-back Champions League games against Okayama FC and Habel, don't know how you pronounce that, but against them as we look to defend our Champions League for the first time. So before we get on into any match footage today, if you're enjoying the series so far and you want to keep up to date with everything, heads up, it might be the last season if we can defend our Champions League and perform well in the Club World Championship, who knows. But still, if you're enjoying it and you want to see what happens, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. If you're enjoying this video today, hit the thumbs up button to let us know that you're liking the content that we're producing. And any comments of any description, whether it be where to go next or what players to look at, if I've missed anything out, leave them in the box below. I'll try and get back to as many of you as I can. And let's get on into today's episode. So, as I said, we are going to be playing those games against Police Tero at home in the Thai League. We then have Japanese team Okayama coming to the Chang Arena before we make the daunting trip to Habel, who I believe are in North Korea. So not looking forward to that one too much, although hopefully they are a team that aren't on our level. Don't know much about them admittedly, but that's enough talk about what's to come. Let's get on into some match footage and look at the team lineup that we'll be picking to start our defence of our Thai League title against Police Tero. This is the lineup that we're going to pick to start the league season against Police Tero. So we've got Kamai in goal, Belazan, Pongputta, Thong Song and Thamarasapon at the back. That is a very young back four, but fingers crossed they will be able to deal with everything that is thrown at them, because they are all highly rated players that have come through either our youth team or our scouting system. We've got Pwangjan and Sucha Magical in the middle, Dehane, Wongon as wide players, Sarachat in behind Carlos, who we are looking to kick on and score some more goals to fire us to another league title. Still waiting for the first match action in the first 10 minutes, however we are on top in the game, having a massive 74% possession, and finally we have a corner that comes in, Haynes at the near post but headers wide. We've had 7 shots, only 4 of which have been on target, and then that was the first highlight just, and then it's followed up by Pwangjan getting the ball, releasing a shot that's fired over the bar. We are definitely in control of the game. In the last game, where we won the Thailand Champions Cup, it wasn't until the 80th minute that we actually allowed Samut Prakan City to have a shot on target, so if we can do the same in this game, I'll be very pleased. It's looking likely that we're going to be on the attack most of the time, and we are again here. Wongon tries to beat the man, Thamaraspon picks the ball up, he then gets brought down. We're going to look at the VAR, but there's no chance this is a penalty. It was a good foot outside of the box, so not even sure what he's going to look at really. Maybe they're checking for a penalty. We've got no chance, we know the outcome before anyway, so it's just a bit of a waste of time, this one. No penalty but a free kick, so let's hope we can do something with the free kick. It doesn't even show us the free kick. So we've had a few chances in this first half as the half's winding down. We get a throw in though. Thamaraspon to Sarachat, turns his man, lays the ball back to Pwangjan, hits the bar, it comes off the underside of the bar and back out to Dehane, who rolls it straight back into the goalkeeper's arms. We really should have put that away there. I'm surprised the first shot didn't go in from Pwangjan, but then the follow-up was quite easy. I don't know how he's missed that, but he did, and it means that we go in at half-time 0-0. And as we start the second half, Police Tero hit the ball forward, hopefully. We cut it out, and we're going to look to build an attack from the back. Samarasapon's got the ball, beats a man. He's going to cross it into the back post where Dehane is waiting with the header. That's the 3rd goal of the season. And for a winger, this guy is really, really good in the air. I've noticed so far that in terms of his heading ability, it seems to be really, really good. He scores a lot of that type of goal where he's just ghosted in. He's just standing on the back post, and when the ball's there, he's just nodded it into the empty net, just like that, to give us a 1-0 lead. So, going to have a look at making a few changes here. Let's give Rungarang a run out in place of Sarachat to try and keep him fresh. Then we're going to bring Selenon on at right back. And we'll leave it at just the 2 substitutions for the moment. So we've got a free kick. Carlos is standing over it, delivers it, but it's cleared away. It comes straight back out to Carlos, who lays it to Sujamatical. He's had a shot that's hit the bar and come out, pretty similar to the Prang Jam one in the first half. Now Song's got the ball, he's tried to play it in, gets blocked, and then the header away ends the highlight. Now we've got a free kick that's swung in. Song's had a header, he's hit the outside of the post, when really he should have just headed it back across goal, and it goes out for a goal kick. So from the throw in here, we're working the ball really well. And then Suki Jamikal has hit a shot from distance. The bend on that ball there with his left foot was amazing. The goalkeeper's got up high. Couldn't get near it, even though he took off really, really early. So yeah, the ball's hit. Keeper's right up in the air, and it's beat him. Gone in the top corner. Gives us a 2-0 lead. And looking at the stats, I don't know whether it was intended to be like this, but it looks like this team's got even more dominant. The back four have only just given up a shot in the 77th minute. Now last season we weren't being forced to defend too much, and I know it's only a few games into the season, but we've only given away 2 shots in 2 games, and only one of those was on target. So hopefully that back four, even though they're young, they are really impressing. I mean, Selenon came on in place of the right back in that game, but everybody else in the back four has got a 7 rating. We have had 40 shots, 16 on target, an XG of 3.13. We've won the game 2-0, and that's a great way to say that the champions mean business in the first game. So let's push on into the Champions League and hopefully lay a marker down just like that in the defence of our Champions League. Okay, so we start the defence of our Champions League title against Okayama FC, and this is the lineup we're going to put out. We've got Kamai in goal, Belazan, Pongporta, Dominic Tan, and Thamarasapon. Such Magical and Pwangjan are going to play in the middle. Dehane wide left, Wagorn right, Sarachat in the middle, behind Carlos. So we've got an early highlight to start us off. Carlos has got a free kick on the edge of the box. He steps up, bends it in. Goalkeeper got a hand to it, I think, but he can't keep it out. Carlos is off in the corner doing his cartwheel. Let's have a little bit, have a look back at it. Bends it up and over the ball. Yeah, goalkeeper gets his hands on it, only pushes it into the top corner. And that's a great way to open this year's Champions League campaign, where if we can retain a Champions League, then it's looking likely there's not a lot more to do in Thailand. I was hoping maybe earlier on in the save that we could get the Thai job, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'm not even sure if it can happen in the save. It's 2-0 to us. Wangorn has scored his first goal for the club. But yeah, so the main aim was to win the Champions League with Buriram United. We have now done that. We should have an entry into the World Club Championship, which is the last goal, I think. If we can win that, maybe come up against some European teams, and if we play well enough to defend the Champions League, then I think the club has gone as far as it needs to go, and maybe we'll look at choosing a different destination for the next Englishman Abroad. But this team looks as if it is going to be a well-constructed blend of youth and experience, and we're already smashing Okayama FC 3-0, and there's only 23 minutes gone. This could be a long day for them because we look clinical, and again, there was a little bit of concern about losing some of the more experienced players in the off season, but it's not looking like that at all. We are in control, and so far look like to have been in control in every single game that we've played. There's another shot that just whistles wide, and again we have only given away 2 shots, I believe, in the first 2 games, and I think that's the first shot that Okayama have had in this first half. So that's 3 shots in 3 games. So it looks like this team might be a dominant team. I mean, we are the dominant team in Thailand anyway. We haven't lost a single league game in the saves so far, which proves that the domestic game in Thailand, once you get a decent enough team and you play decent enough football, the domestic game isn't brilliant. But then the challenge was going to win the Champions League, which we have now done. So, yeah, I'm thinking that if we can defend the Champions League, then that'll probably be it for the save. We'll jump out and then head off somewhere else and maybe start up somewhere else. If you've got any suggestions where, comments box is the place to let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. I have got a place in mind. So maybe could look at some others, see if we can't get the series running in different locations, and we'll go from there. But whilst I was waffling on, not talking about football, Oklahoma have scored a penalty, and that's the first goal that we've conceded this season. And maybe I was getting a bit carried away because we've got defending to do again here, but we do defend well. Savacat's bringing the ball away now. Carlos into the box, turns back, beats his man again, tries a pass that doesn't come off, and then Lender Hayne has missed an easy chance at the back post there. I would have put money on him scoring. The form that he's been in, I'd have thought that was a guaranteed goal. But he puts it over the bar and we move on. So again, Okayama have been a better opposition than what we've faced so far. They've at least had 4 shots and 3 of them have been on target. But again, our shot counter is showing that we are far the superior team. 25 shots now, 10 on target, and the 3 goals to show for it. And then Sarachat's now bursting forward. He has a shot from distance. He hits the post outside of the goal and goes wide for a goal kick. And it looks like the time is just going to ebb away. Got one last little clip coming up. Got the ball in the middle of the park. Try and play it over the top. Tan intercepts. Dehaney is now on a run where he's beaten one man. He's going to look to cross the ball. Gets deflected into Sarachat's path. He plays it to Suit Chemical. And he's had a shot from distance. And that has gone over the bar. And I think that is it. So, a convincing start to our Champions League campaign at home against Okayama. Couldn't have asked the team to do any more. Only gave away a penalty. Dominant in the game. And that's a brilliant start. So we're going to move on to the next game, which will be Hwaibo. And they're a North Korean team. So a bit of a daunting trip going there. The third and final game of this episode is going to be the away game at Hwaibo in the Asian Champions League. So the team that we're going to take to North Korea is Kamo in goal, Belazan left back, Pongputa, Thongsong, Thamarasapon at right back. Got Pwangjan, Suki Chamiko in the middle, Dahaim wide left, Mwanta is back playing wide right, Jadid is through the centre and they are playing behind Carlos. So hopefully another 3 points to come in the Champions League here. So an early highlight coming up. This pretty cool pitch. Don't know whether the pitch is damaged, but maybe it's heavily worn. I've not played on a pitch that's bad before, but still we have the ball. Had a shot from distance, and whilst I was distracted by the pitch, the keeper makes a great save. So yeah, the textures on the pitch here are quite impressive. Not too sure why we've got blue lines. Maybe that's the temperature. Yeah, so it's -1 degrees. So that must be ice patches or snow patches. So that explains that. Caught me off a bit guard there. And it doesn't seem to have caught the players off guard there as we are dominating the game. Corner comes in and we have a header over the bar. Seems to be a bit of a kick clash here. So high ball, play in blue and red. We play in all blue. Surely it would have made more sense for us to be playing in our away kit of white. But still we got defending to do from a throw-in. They play the ball, gets intercepted by Carlos, who anticipates it. And then knocking it about. Pong Porter gets the ball. Belazan is going to play it to Jaded. Taking his time to pick a pass. Lays it off to Sucho Mamiko. Plays it out wide to Belazan. Beats a man. Crosses it in. There is Moanta with the header into the far post. And that's a super goal on his return to first team action for Sufanat Moanta. So looking at the players down here, I'm thinking that we're going to have to bring Dehane and possibly Moanta off at half time. Might give them 10 minutes in the second half, but both of them look as if they are a little bit running on empty. So we'll see what happens. Kick off the second half. And again, this is a game, like I was mentioning in the last game, it's taken them 50 odd minutes to have a shot. And we are thoroughly hammering them in terms of possession and shots and on target and all those kinds of things. So the team really is clicking. It really is playing well at the moment, even though we've only got a 1-goal lead here. One thing I did notice is if it's -1, our players are used to playing in 30-degree temperatures. So to come out to North Korea and have to all of a sudden play in these kinds of conditions must be a bit of a shock to the system, but it's a job that we're just getting on with. So we're going to make a couple of substitutions. I'm going to put Salah on. I'm going to swap over Wonga and Salah, and that's both Moanta and Dehane given a little bit of a rest considering we're in the lead. So the ball's played across. Great defending there to head it clear. However, we've been caught in behind, and there's Kamai to show us that Santiago Mella won't be missed with a great save down to his right. And he hasn't had a lot to do today, so for him to be making saves like that when he's cold shows that we have got a perfect replacement for Santiago Miller. So, a bit of a strange one here. We've had a free kick that we got caught out with. Now, Highball are on the break, and really they should have done better there. I think that Camo might have had it covered, but can't always rely on that. The defending wasn't brilliant with the ball just sliding in behind us. And time expires and we are picking up another 3 points in the Champions League, and that's at the end of another episode done. So we're going to play forwards a little bit, probably come back later on in the Champions League campaign to see if we are still on course to qualify as group winners and see how the Thai League's going. So again, if you're enjoying this series and you want to see how it possibly ends or continues, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. If you've enjoyed today's video and you've enjoyed seeing Carlos score and the new players all coming together and a new intro maybe, hit the thumbs up button. Again, on the subject of the new intro, if you enjoy that, please let me know in the comments section. A lot of hard work went into it, so very proud of it as well. So if you have any comments on that, I'll try and get back to you about that. Until the next episode, take care everybody, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.